Hey everybody, it's Dina Rico with the Creativity Cave, and I'm super excited to share with you a project featuring the Nature's Sweetness suite of products from Stampin' Up. And this is part of the All-Star Video Class Bundle Blog Hop, and we have an amazing PDF for you this month. It is just so gorgeous. I really have grown to love this suite. I knew I liked it, but now I really love it, having played with it more and more. And I hope that you guys are going to love my project. It's an easy card with some fun little touches that I hope you'll love. And I kind of bring you through in my PDF project. I bring you through kind of an interesting project and sort of my thought process about how it evolved and how I created it, and some little extra touches that I did that I really loved. So I hope you're going to love it as well. Now join me. I'm going to be using the Notes of Nature bundle in this. I'm also grabbing one other set of dies that I cannot believe is getting retired. This is like shocking to me. It's the Thoughtful Expressions bundle, and the dies are what are retiring, which surprises me only because I thought they would continue. And the stamp set is, but not the dies. And these dies, by the way, are the hit of the show. So let me get started and show you. I'm going to start with a half a sheet of Pebbled Path cardstock, and I'm going to give this a good crease with my bone folder. And then I'm going to go ahead and actually score the front flap of this once more, because we're going to do just a little fold on here. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but just a little extra something. So I'm going to score this at 1 1/4 inches. Okay. And then that will create this little fold back section for me. Now on this strip, I'm going to take and emboss a strip of Pebbled Path cardstock to attach to it with my favorite folder, the Distress Tile. So let me grab that piece. Okay, so this piece is just 1 by 5 1/4, and we're going to attach it right here to the flap of our card. I'm also going to take and place on the inside of my card a layer of basic white, which is 4 by 5 1/4, kind of the standard size. But I'm going to take a 1-inch strip of this designer series paper. We're going to feature this side of it as well, but I'm just going to go ahead and attach this to the left-hand side, and then I'll just trim off the excess here. We'll add it to the inside of our card. Like so. And then we have this lovely card. That should fit in here a little better. Maybe we're going to add, because I was not expecting that, can you tell? Maybe we're going to add a little something to that. Here's how you fix that, because I was not expecting that gap. I probably should have cut this to be 1 1/4 since I folded it, because the fold over was 1 1/4. So here's how we're going to fix that. I'm going to take a little strip of this Pebbled Path. Actually, I'm going to make it just a little skinnier. Let me put it in here. So it's roughly a 1/2 inch wide after the ripping has been done. And I'm just going to tuck that in, and then that'll give us a nice little ripped edge. So I'll just kind of tuck this in here like so. And then now we have a nice little finished edge, and who knew? Who knew that wasn't there, right? Oh, don't you love learning little fixes like that? I love those little details that make cards so much easier. Okay, I've also taken this piece, which is about 2 1/2 inches by 5 1/4. Yep. And we're going to adhere it. It's just the other side of this piece that we used. And I'll place that right here. It doesn't have to go all the way out, because we're going to cover some of it up anyway. You could probably even get away with 2 inches, but just wanted to be sure. I'm going to adhere this back on itself so that my card is a little bit sturdier. And there we go. Now, the next thing is I mentioned those Thoughtful Expressions dies. I've die cut 2 of these circles, and we're going to stamp on them our sentiment, and then we're going to add them to our card. You can really choose any color to go with the Pebbled Path. So many options. I wanted a kind of a soft look, so I went with Petal Pink. You could do Bubble Bath, Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather, Lost Lagoon, Balmy Blue, Pool Party, Soft, Seafoam, basically any of the subtles, and many other colors as well. Berry Burst looks so good with this Pebbled Path. Lots and lots of different options. At any rate, let's do our stamping. I'm going to stamp my sentiment in some Pebbled Path ink. And I love this sentiment. It says, "Thanks for making me smile." And we'll just go ahead and add it to our label kind of right in the center. Okay, and then I'm going to add some of the little collage-y images that come in this stamp set. And I'm going to ink them up in Petal Pink, pardon me. Let me just grab my scrap paper here to work on, because we're going to be stamping off the edges. And my favorite stamp in this set is this image right here. It's just so fun, perfect for layering and whatnot. And I'm just going to kind of stamp that off to the edge like so. And then what I like to do is just kind of fill things in. So I stamped off that first layer of ink. I'm going to do full strength Pebble Path with this little kind of branchy, flowery image. And I'm just going to kind of go all the way around. Again, layering my images. It might get a little messy, but I love the look. It's just kind of filling things in. And then if I wanted, I could take this little kind of grid ledgery image. I'm going to stamp this off a couple of times so it's real light, and just add it to the label so it's really light. I love that collage look. It's so much fun. Okay, now I'm going to pop this up onto my label, and then I'm going to add some gold accents. I've die cut a couple of these leaves. In fact, where is the other one? I had 2 at one point. So I'm going to add these leaves, if I can find the other one, to my card between the layers of my die cuts. Okay, so I'll put some dimensionals kind of in the center panel here. Like so, and then that will allow me to tuck in my gold leaves. I just got to find the other one. Oh, here it is. Phew. Oh, I was really worried I'd lost that. I found, you know what it is? I found the perfect size scrap of gold to fit 2 of these leaves. And I was so proud of myself for finding such a perfect sized piece. And then the thought of having to go back and get another one after I had already the perfect piece was kind of defeating, right? Do you know what I'm talking about when you have that perfect size piece? Oh my gosh. Okay, if you need to, you can just kind of lop off that stem as well. Sometimes I do that. But we'll just kind of tack those in like so. And then I'm going to add this to my card. Now this looks just lovely, doesn't it? But we can make it a little extra. I'm all about making cards a little extra. So I'm going to take some of this. This is from the ribbon combo pack in the annual catalog. There's also a lemon lime twist ribbon, which is really pretty, but this one is kind of more subtle, which I love. It actually goes with the Zoo Crew suite, which is kind of funny. Funny that I'm using a Zoo Crew suite ribbon on such a, fancy card. But what I'm going to do here is just tie a bow way off to the very edge of my card here. Okay, like this. And then I'm going to add my label right over the top. I just want to ensure that my label will indeed open the card, meaning don't attach over on this side because you want to make sure your card will still open, right? This is an important tip. I can't stress this enough. Okay, so I'm actually going to put my dimensionals on here. I'm also putting them over the ribbon just so that I can redo the ribbon as needed. Okay, and maybe I'll do one more dimensional just because this is kind of a big label and I want to make sure it'll stay in place. And then last but not least, I'm going to put some pretty little embellishments on here. Now, I personally love the cork rounds that come in this suite. They're really pretty, but I'm not sure they're quite the right touch for this particular card just because these are kind of, you know, that warmer color and this is the Pebbled Path, which is a little different. So I thought I might use some of these rustic metallic dots. They're a little different, but I think they would look so pretty with this. Now, these are also being retired, I believe. I'm pretty sure they are. And that bums me out because I do really like them, and they're really great for adding a nice embellishment to a masculine card without it being too girly, if you know what I'm saying. Ooh, but I seem to have here we go. I was going to say I misplaced my Take Your Pick tool. All right, so I love adding these onto a card. They're just a lovely little touch that you can add to kind of kick things up a notch. I'm even going to put one down here and maybe one more over here. So, so pretty. Now, we have the inside of this card that we need to probably do something with. And so if I take and open this up, by the way, I'm going to do one extra little step. I'm going to flip this over. Oops, I moved my ribbon a little bit. I'm going to flip this over and put just a little bit of adhesive on here so that it stays in place. It just helps kind of keep everything in its place. You could also put some adhesive on the front if you wanted, but I'm going to leave it open like that. And by the front, I mean, you know, like right here. I'm going to leave it, you know, as it is. But I thought we could add just a little touch to the inside of this as well. So I'm going to take, and I think I'll stamp this one off a couple times. So it's just really light. And then we'll put this up in the corner here like so. Oh, I love the look of that. And then I didn't use this flower on the front, but I think it'll be a nice touch to just throw one of those on there. And then maybe we'll ink up this once again, stamp it off a couple times just to really lighten the look of that. And there we go. There's the inside all coordinated. Isn't this just such a gorgeous card? I hope you've loved this. Now, if you would like some more inspiration for this suite, and it is a wonderful suite, please check out my All-Star Tutorial PDF. You can purchase it for $15 from my PDF store. I'll put the link in the description of this video, and maybe it'll pop up right here as well. And then you can also get it for free with a $50 purchase in my online store during the month of April of 2024. And like I said, it's an instant download. It's such a great packed tutorial full of wonderful projects that you're just going to love. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Now, if you loved this video, will you give me the thumbs up? Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't tell you how much that helps with YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love inspiring you and hope you will love this project. Thanks for stamping with me today, friends. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.